welcome to our weekly Sewing Bee debrief. We are on week 6, Children's Week. If it's not obvious, there are going to be spoilers in this episode, so make sure you watch the episode first and then come back and join us. Speaking as someone that has literally zero experience sewing for children, I really enjoyed this episode. So I can only imagine that if you have more experience than me, then you would have really enjoyed it.
It was enjoyable.
It really surprised me. I kind of sat down to watch it and, like, it's not work, I enjoy watching it, but I was like, right, gotta watch the Sewing Bee, sit down and watch it, and I was like, just completely absorbed in it.
Often I think Children's Week does that because it's really free reign on creativity, isn't it?
Yes,
you really stop thinking about like, oh, is this stylish? And it's like, right,
That's
what
it.
can I make? It's more fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
fun.
I think we'll move on to like the specific challenges, but especially the transformation one.
Yes.
It brought me so much joy.
Yeah.
Being like, this is what we can create.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is so much fun.
Magic.
Exactly.
Magic is
Oh
what
my
we
God.
can create, and happiness and joy. And also chaos.
Yeah.
You must have done a bit of sewing for kids.
Do you know what? Not as much as I probably should have. Because, and also you'll find in the episode, like you think, oh, everything's a bit smaller, maybe be a bit easier. But actually, you are just making the same clothes. Just sometimes it's fiddlier.
Because
Like,
it's teeny.
Yeah, trying to hem little, especially little arm things, like trying to hem them on a sewing machine. You're just like, and catching things and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I've not done anything fancy like sequins or party dresses or anything.
Well,
I
it's
just do basics.
Well, it
Yeah.
seems like quite a big thing to do when presumably they're going to not wear it very long. 'Cause they're
That's
gonna grow
true.
out of it,
Yeah.
right? It's
That
quite
is
a lot to
true.
commit, isn't it?
Yeah. But I totally could imagine, as my kids are now sort of at school, I really want to make them fancy dress outfits.
Yeah, like World Book Day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
sort
kind of
of stuff,
thing.
yeah.
And I don't know, 'cause how long did they get for that challenge, this middle one?
Like 90 minutes, I think.
90 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're like, night before, whip something up. What have I got in my stash?
Who wants to be a crocodile?
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of looking forward to doing.
Yeah, that's true. It's the same. It's a bit more creative, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Just imagining in the morning your kids going in the bathroom and then being like, Mum, where are all the towels? So you're like, yeah, but look.
Da-da-da.
That's so fun. Okay, so to get into the challenges, so the first one, 3 hours to make a sequined, lined bomber jacket.
There is a lot to
So
say about
much.
this.
No,
Number one,
yeah.
amazing,
Yeah.
a sequin lined bomber jacket. Of
Fantastic,
course,
would wear it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But number 2, 3 hours.
I have made a bomber jacket for actually our Amelia jacket, which is a lined bomber jacket, and I would say that took me the best part of 3 days to make that. So like obviously I know it's a challenge and I wasn't doing it as a challenge, but 3 hours.
Lined
Insane.
sequined jacket. And I think that's the, like I was saying, like just because it's for a child, you're still using sequins and you're still making all those exactly the same elements as you would for a bomber jacket. It's just a little bit smaller. Which
Some of the seams are a bit shorter.
Would you say 20 seconds on the
Yeah,
seam?
that's not the slow bit, is it?
Yeah.
maybe because it's fitted, but you wouldn't have fitting on a bomber jacket anyway.
No.
Darts and things
No.
there.
That was really tricky.
really
tricky.
hard.
And I think, with the time constraint, I would have no complaints about anything anyone did.
Yeah.
It's like, pretty much, there was a few when the lining wasn't sewn in at the bottom.
Sure.
And that was obviously that would be the last stage, right?
Yeah.
And it's hand sewing. I
That's
suppose.
it.
You can't really
Can't rush that.
So,
But otherwise,
and then it looked like everyone sort of struggled with getting the lining in on the sleeves.
when they were doing that, you do that thing, don't you, where it's so hard to
I
describe.
know. It feels all wrong and it's all inside out.
Yeah.
And then in the last second,
You're like,
so,
and
Yeah.
usually what happens is you do it wrong, like Alex did, and you end up with like the lining and the outer holding hands,
Yeah.
just in a loop,
yeah.
just like an eternal loop
sleeve.
of fabric.
Yeah.
It's very fiddly.
So yeah, that's another thing to get your head around in 3 hours.
Yeah.
If you've not done that before, or even if you have, it's
And also the
Amazing.
ribbing as well, like
Mhm.
working with the stretch fabric with
with a stable fabric
stable
that's
fabric.
also got sequins on.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
these just some really, really hard things,
Oh,
aren't they?
yeah.
And what was it? Luke's didn't match up,
Yeah.
but they said pretty much everybody had the same issue, and they'd all decided to unpick it and redo it. But then
you didn't.
that's why Luke was able to finish his but have the error.
I think they said at the time, they were like, I have a choice here, either I can go back and unpick it and do everything, but I won't finish, or finish it. And often they do like it more when you've got a finished garment.
Yeah, but then this time, what did they say? It's because it was right at this front and centre, and I suppose it's a key feature of a bomber jacket. Where the collar, but yeah, you're just trying to guess what the judges are going to go for, and then it all just depends on how everyone else does. So
that's it. What would you do? Would you unpick or would you power through?
I think I'd power through because it's sequins. I think the unpicking would have been.
Sometimes it can make it worse if you go back and unpick it, the whole thing.
And then if you do it wrong again, you also lost time.
Yeah, I think I would smash through.
Yeah, I would have done that.
All right, we're Team Luke. Team Luke for this one. But they're amazing. Sewing with sequins is so hard. I don't know.
I've actually never sewn with sequins.
You have to you should, I think, pick them off.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna sew. That takes such a huge amount of time. So I think it's just absolutely.
I wonder how many needles they went through.
Yeah.
I was wincing every time, like the machines were like groaning up.
And it's horrible when you break a needle or it's like smacks into something.
Shock. It's a horrible thing.
And then for like the rest of your sewing, you're sort of like,
where are my glasses?
The dangerous sport.
It's a dangerous sport.
But ultimately, they all looked really nice, though, didn't they? I mean, you can't go wrong with sequins and all that colour.
Yeah, super fun.
So I couldn't really have called it that much. Top bottom at that point.
I think Georgie was one of the ones that didn't get the lining in, did she? Or she didn't get it attached to the bottom, and she also had like a sheer fabric. I just remember
so it was quite
clear. Even from the outside, they were like, we can see what's going on.
Yeah.
But
there wasn't that much in it, though, was there?
Not at all.
In fact, for this whole episode, I would say it was quite close throughout. There was no one that was like worse, particularly. In any of the challenges. So then we had the transformation, which was so fun. So they had to take a towel, just one towel?
No, I think they could have two colours, wasn't it?
Yeah. Then anything from the haberdashery?
Anything from the haberdashery, but no more fabric. And they had like a felt selection as well, I think. And then they had to
bring back Christmas.
Oh yeah, it was making me think of the jumper that I made for Alma. If you didn't see it, I made her a Roxy jumper, and it had in felt her dog Roy on the front in a Christmas hat. It didn't make me think of that. So they had to take their towels and turn it into a fancy dress costume that was an animal. And I feel like this is exactly the perfect kind of challenge when they've given something really specific to do. I think it's like that sounds harder, but I think it's harder when they just say make something, and you're like,
where do you go?
Where do you go with that exactly? So this,
and I think because the towels were they were pretty much all one colour, it was really like you just
look at the colour and then an animal comes.
And then you just go with it.
Yeah. So I thought it was amazing. I loved it. I loved the crocodile genius.
Although I did think it was dinosaur. I think it's the things on the backs.
I don't really know. Do crocodiles have those?
I don't know.
Oh, hello.
I would struggle with this challenge without like a photo of an animal in front of me. I'd be like, does a crocodile do this?
It's Marcus, he had a picture of a frog.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
he did his frog.
Yeah,
that's true.
What?
I love the lion with the like boning.
Oh, that was so
clever. I think that was
so good.
Yeah.
She came second, didn't she?
That was good. And Susie's Bjorn Swan.
Yeah. I felt for her though because she wanted a white swan and she was not going to move from it, but she didn't have the white towel. Right. Because Elsa had got the white towel because she was doing the Dalmatian. So she was using the other side of another towel, so the white bit.
She got away with it.
Yeah.
It was quite clearly a swan.
Yeah.
It made me think of Alma actually, because I think Alma has discussed before making the Bjorn Swan for an event. I don't think she's done it. I think she wanted to make it for a party. I don't think she did.
Oh, she should.
She should, I know.
What theme could we do to make her make it?
How can we twist her arm?
Alma, we're going to do teammate.
We're going to do teammates.
Inspired by Catwalk.
Sort of inspirational musicians that have gone to events.
Dressed as an animal.
Go.
Very specific. And then what do we not make?
I was going to say, what about us?
To be honest, I feel like with our colour pants that we could just be like, can you do that?
Do you want to do it?
She'd be like, yes. You don't have to do any trickery.
We'll put it to Yeah, super fun.
Say we were going to do it for the final debrief.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then not do it, and then it's just her. That's so mean.
We'd have to do something. We'd have to do something. Any ideas on how we can get Alma to make the Bjorn one? Bjorn, not Bjorn. Bjorn.
Why am I saying Bjorn? Yeah.
That's the word from Alpha.
Sorry, yeah. The Bjork's
What a
one.
mash up!
Bjork's one, yeah.
Right, we're on a tangent. Let's get
Yeah, so
They were wonderful. They were so
loved
good.
it. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I think best transformation challenge so far.
Yeah.
Really enjoyable. Lots of creativity, but also like so well executed.
Yeah.
Not just like thrown together. Like that crocodile / dinosaur
Professional.
was so neat.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Had she made that before? I mean, just the
It
shape of the head.
seems-
It was
yeah.
like she's-
I wouldn't be able to conjure up, like you say, like the shape of a crocodile head
No.
without reference, like
Yeah.
right now.
No.
Yeah.
And I saw one when I watched this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's impressive. And then final challenge, it was the made to measure of an outfit, inspired by an outfit that they'd worn as children, right?
Yeah, or just like a photo, because it was not
Oh,
everyone.
yeah.
So it wasn't Marcus.
Marcus's
It's not
uncle.
him. It's his uncle. So
Right.
I
yeah,
think it was
a
just
childhood
Childhood
photo.
photo, yeah.
I really liked the concept.
Yeah.
I thought it was such a lovely
So
idea.
cute.
And I liked everyone's outfits.
Yeah,
I
they're
did.
really good.
I did really like Marcus's like the space vibes,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
patches, the slightly like Russian cosmonaut
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah.
So it was kind of vintagey
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was really cool, and you could imagine that being like a kid's favourite outfit. They just wore all the time.
Yeah, definitely. Another thing I thought with those is that they seem to match their models
Yeah.
perfectly to the vibe of the outfit. Like the model for that was this like the little kid with the quite straight hair.
Yeah.
And it just
Suited him.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was perfect. So I really loved that one.
Yeah.
Really loved that.
Who else do we have? Oh, I liked Luke's like dungaree.
Yeah.
thing.
That was
That
really
was really cool.
Well, what happened? Because it was
Something fell out at the
happened.
last minute or something.
Yeah, I didn't understand what
No,
happened.
I wasn't
but
sure.
No.
Something went wrong right
That
at the
looks
end.
really cool, didn't it? To be honest, that looks like something kids would wear now.
And it looked
Brian
really
shot,
similar
yeah.
to the photo at the
Yeah.
beginning as well. It was clearly,
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
Because was that Georgie's downfall? That it didn't really pull through from the inspiration?
so,
yeah,
yeah.
there was a D-ring situation. I think.
Yeah. And also Susie's as well, because they commented it like it because she was doing the patchwork, but it didn't.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
patchwork was too big, it just
Right.
didn't translate well
That's
enough
it.
into the her.
And then there was something upside down, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So it
The
meant-
denim was too close. Yeah,
That's
that was
it.
true.
But I think
Right.
maybe they liked the concept though
Yeah.
a lot more, and you
Yeah.
could see the inspiration. I really liked Alex's dungarees, the velvet dungarees with
Yes,
the,
yes.
with the top, because when the kid came out, you're like, yeah, that is just what kids would
Really
like to wear.
wearable.
Yeah.
And it pretty much was what she was wearing.
Yeah.
It's almost identical.
Yeah.
And like the model looked so comfortable and so
Yeah.
happy in it.
Yeah.
It just
Even
yeah,
the
it all
t-shirt
came
underneath
together.
was really fun. I thought
Yeah.
I should just whip that up quickly.
That's
yeah.
it. And I think it showed it doesn't have to be anything like completely huge, grandiose outfit. Like I loved Luke's and I loved all the stuff that was going on, but I loved that Alex's was more simple and just
Yeah.
worked perfectly.
Yeah.
True.
Like you don't
And it
need
was like
to go right to the
textures
top.
as well, because it was obviously a stretch fabric as well, so it's comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's good for kids, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
What was Elsa's
Oh,
one?
it's the mermaid.
Oh,
That was
Oh,
cute.
that's
That was a good
cute.
idea.
And
She did well with it, yeah.
yeah, and when she made that hole in the dress with
With the overlocker.
yeah.
We've all been
We've
there.
all been there.
Just a little
I feel
moment.
like-
Yeah.
I feel like could she have just stuck something over it? But then it still wouldn't have hidden it, and it would have just been
Yeah, I think she did right actually, didn't she? To not like overcomplicate it and try and patch it and then like have a patch there rather
Yeah.
than just being like something happened.
Yeah.
it just
Don't waste any more time on it.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah, very wise.
So we have, inspired by this challenge, we've thought of some outfits, haven't we, from our childhoods that we would recreate if we were asked. A
Nobody's
situation
asking us.
arose.
Nobody's asking.
You never know. always prepared.
Yeah.
So we'll put them up on the screen. Chloe, can you talk us through your outfit?
Yeah, so
that you
I
create?
think it's a little gingham dress with little puff sleeves, and it's very in at the moment.
Yeah.
Quite
Very
cottagecore.
very cottagecore. I think the photo's not that great, but I think what's going on the yoke is maybe not shirring, but what's the other one?
Smocking.
Smocking. Which is also very in. I've never tried smocking. Have you tried smocking?
No. I quite like the look of it for a sitting on the sofa task.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
A slow sewing task.
Yeah.
It was a challenge
Looks
last
really-
year. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it has been on. And have you seen those smocking machines?
Yes, they look satisfying.
They look really
Yeah.
satisfying.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know if you have a
you've
smocking
smocked.
machine. Have you smocked? So yeah, that's what I would do. Gingham, we love gingham.
Yeah.
That's true. But where's Chloe?
Yeah.
And it has a cute like little lettuce hem, I think.
Yeah, I
from the
think
sleeves,
so.
so it's really trendy. Sweet. Rosie, what's your
Mo's
outfit?
very classic.
Yeah.
Probably quite so over it. As fit and flare dress as you can get for a child.
Quite vintage. Yeah.
Quite vintage, very floral, and I've got 2 photos and they're actually in different places, so I must have at least, I think it was probably quite a nice dress that was kept for nice events.
Yeah.
Because if it's featured in 2 photos from different parts of the country,
That's the nice
my
dress.
mum's been like, you're putting this one on.
Now I've got the
Yeah.
nice dress on.
Yeah.
But it looks a little bit Daisy dress-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite
Well,
cute,
the Daisy
classic.
dress is quite like smart dress, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I think I could rock it
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, maybe like a Betty or something.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
inspired by that, right?
Very cute.
And mine is a little set of dungarees that is quite infamous in my family because this was my first ever holiday that I went on when I was like 1 or 2 or something. But my parents, bless them, they forgot the suitcase of my clothes. So for the whole 10 days or whatever that we were away, I had only this one set of dungarees. But they're actually dead cute, and I think it was fine. I think they just like rinsed them out every night, and then next day, it was hot. It was like itchy or something. And I would 100% still wear them today.
Yeah.
It's not. Can I tease this?
No,
A million miles away from our next pattern.
Very wearable.
Yeah.
If your suitcase goes missing,
Yes.
then you could wear our next pattern
Every day of your holiday. But I think that would be quite fun to recreate. So I think that concludes
Really good episode.
week 6.
Really good
Really good
episode.
episode.
Yeah.
Next week we have a lingerie week.
Yes. Really excited for this.
Yes, I thought it looked, the made to measures looked amazing.
Yeah.
Bustier dresses. That's how you say it, bustier dresses.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quite like nitty gritty,
Yeah.
proper geeky sewing stuff.
Yes.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, come on,
Yeah.
this is what I like.
We haven't done too. I mean, we've done pajamas. I don't know if you've seen our recent pajama party video where we all made some pajamas, but actually like underwear, lingerie.
Yeah.
We haven't really done too much of that.
No, I think it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously, so we lost Georgia.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
We should also say that
Bye,
we're
Georgia.
sad to see Georgie go.
From our table of names that we've got down here.
I think I know them now. I think I've got it.
Do you think we could do it next week without the names?
Yeah.
So we're down to, how many down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now.
And although it's really sad when people do go, I do actually enjoy each episode more because I feel like you get a lot more of
You get more time whenever you want.
when each
I agree.
person, and so you're seeing a lot more of them and more invested in it.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm totally into it.
Yeah.
I'm totally into
So
it.
good series.
Yeah, lingerie next week.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
We'll see you there. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought of the episode in the comments, and give our channel a subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Bye!